Blog Talk Radio. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Stress is Stressing Me Out podcast. I am your host, Maki Adeyemi, and today's episode we will be discussing sleep strategies. But before I get into that, let's get into our devotional. And our devotional comes from John 10:1-10. And it says, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me. And the title of this devotional is Know His Voice. One year for a vacation Bible school, Ken's church decided to bring in live animals to illustrate the Bible story. When he arrived to help, Ken was asked to bring a sheep inside. He had to practically drag the woolly animal by a rope into the church gymnasium. But as the week went on, it became less reluctant to follow him. By the end of the week, Ken didn't have to hold the rope anymore. He just called the sheep and it followed, knowing it could trust him. In the New Testament, Jesus compares himself to a shepherd, stating that his people, the sheep, will follow him because they know his voice. But those same sheep will run from a stranger or a thief. Like sheep, we, God's children, get to know the voice of our shepherd through our relationship with him. And as we do, we see his character and learn to trust him. As we grow to know and love God, we'll be discerning of his voice and better able to run from the thief who comes only to steal, kill, and destroy, from those who try to deceive and draw us away from him. Unlike those false teachers, we can trust the voice of our shepherd to lead us to safety. And again, our devotional here came from the book of John, chapter 10, verses 1-10. Okay. As I said before, our episode today, I will be discussing sleep strategies. There are 11, and we will go through each one. Sleep deprivation and sleepiness have adverse effects on performance, response times, accuracy, attention, and concentration. Lack of quality sleep has been associated with a wide range of quality of life measures such as social functioning, mental and physical health, even early death. It's also been correlated with obesity, increase in smoking and alcohol use, inactivity, inflammation, and heart disease, and blood sugar imbalances. While some activities can assist you in falling and staying asleep long enough to feel rested, there are others that you should avoid before bedtime. Here are a few tips to sleep well. Number 1, go to bed early. Some studies suggest that early to bed and early to rise is more suited for our natural rhythms. Number 2, don't toss and turn. If you have trouble falling asleep, don't just lie there. Go do something, relaxing, until you feel sleepy. Number 3, limit naps. Napping can be helpful to recharge your energy, but be sure to keep them brief. Nap only for less than an hour and always before 3 p.m. I take naps, but it's more than an hour. Sometimes I sleep for 2 or 3 hours, and that I know that's not a nap, but I still sleep for 2 to 3 hours, and then I get up feeling rested. And in some cases, I end up staying up past midnight sometimes. Number 4, wake up at the same time on the weekend that you do on weekdays. Though it's tempting to sleep till noon on your days off, it is best to keep timing consistent. This enables you to build a steady pattern around your sleep schedule. Being a school teacher, we had to be at work by 7:15, no later than that. I myself personally would get up at 4 o'clock, have a shower, put on a pot of coffee, get dressed, make breakfast, and so I would do that Monday through Friday. Well, even though it's a Saturday or Sunday, I still continue that same routine. Yes, if I'm sick or I don't feel well, the latest I will sleep in is about 7 o'clock, and then I will get up and try to start my day and try to feel better. But Saturdays and Sundays, I pretty much get up the same times as I do Monday through Friday. Number 5, avoid late day caffeine. Don't consume caffeine in the afternoon and at night. It stays in your system for hours and can make it hard for you to fall asleep. Number 6, adjust the lights in your bedroom. Dim the lights in the evening so your body knows it will soon be time to sleep. Let in the sunlight in the morning to boost your alertness. Number 7, eat a little. Never eat a large meal right before bedtime. While it may cause you to feel drowsy, your body will have to work hard to process all of that food, which can actually stimulate your system. You can enjoy a healthy snack or a light dessert, such as a handful of almonds or a small bowl of frozen blueberries with yogurt, so you don't go to bed hungry. Number 8, and I talked about this last week, turn off technology. Take some time to wind down before going to bed. Get away from the computer, turn off the TV and your cell phone, and relax quietly for 15 to 30 minutes. Parents should keep TVs and computers out of their children's bedrooms. And I will also go as far as to say to keep the TV out of your bedroom. Here, I reside here alone, so I only have one TV in the whole house, and that TV stays is downstairs in the living room. So when I go upstairs to go to bed, there isn't a TV there for me to turn on and want to lay there and watch. So the only TV I have is what I have downstairs, and when I'm ready to go to bed, I turn it off and I go upstairs to bed. Number 9, avoid alcohol right before bed. While it seems like a drink or two may help you fall asleep, it may also keep you from getting the quality of sleep that you need. The body quickly metabolizes alcohol, which has a stimulating effect on the brain. This disrupts sleep, even when you don't wake up. Number 10, keep a notebook handy. As the brain begins to relax, we tend to have some of our most creative ideas. The challenge is trying to retain these aha moments for mornings that can cause stress. Jot down any new ideas, to-do list items, or nagging thoughts on a piece of paper so you can let your brilliant brain get the rest it needs to put things into action in the morning. And guys, I do apologize. I know at the beginning of this podcast I said I had 11. I actually have 10. So we're going to take a quick break, and I will be back with Maki's 2 cents about sleep. Here is my 2 cents about sleep. Relaxation is very important for the human body to allow a deep, meaningful sleep. Oftentimes, the reason why people have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep is due to the subconscious thinking about the stress of the day or the stress that one will have to go through the next day. Sleep is important. Try to find ways to make sleep better. I don't mean using medication. Some people find relief with that. Some of these sleep meds have dangerous side effects. Try natural ways to go to sleep. I like tip number 1, go to bed early. I used to stay up all hours of the night, and I found that at my age now, I can't do it anymore. Sometimes I can't make it past 8 o'clock. I find drinking hot tea helps. Some people drink warm milk. I've never tried that. So what do you think? What are your thoughts? Tweet me at StressingIs or email me at sismo1875@gmail.com. You can find this podcast on Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, Google Plays, and Blog Talk Radio. Until next week, let not your heart be troubled. Relax.